the title of the poem this evening is Time. I'm going to be speaking about time, so I need your attention. Spoken word is like presenting a psalm in a sense, although the psalm was meant to be sung, but this uses rhymes and rhythm. And so I pray that as you listen, the Lord will bless. And that we would see the importance of time. So I read, time. It is more than money. It is beyond computation. It is determinant of all. It is the frame of our lives. It is the limitation of our being. It was intended to be eternal, but was cut short by our sin. Time. It is not ours. It is God's. And He will soon demand His property with usury, with interest. What have we done with His currency? What is the stock we are investing our bitcoins of time in? For what we sow, time will tell in its reaping. Time, defined by seconds, minutes, hours, half day, days, Sabbaths, weeks, months, years, decades, a score, centuries, ultimately eternity. Where do you want to be? Have you numbered your days to see? You know, I took the time to calculate and to see that if 70 years were given to me, I have just about 15,152 days to live. But that was my calculation of yesterday. Time is slippery. It is hard to hold. Sometimes we wish for it to be gone. Sometimes we wish for it to abide. But it waits for no one. Imagine the years that I have wasted. For human beings have scarcely begun to live when they begin to die. The child born today has his days numbered. Unbreakable. Time cannot be rent asunder. Time, wait, listen to me. It is not all gloom. It was not intended to end in gloom. Death wasn't meant to be its end. Yet sin is the cause of this blend. But now the master of time, Jesus Christ, He came down to conquer the clock, yielding His eternity for our shortness, that we might live in holiness, forever in time with Him up in heaven. And as the time tick-tocks, here I hear many times my life slipping away in reels and YouTube shorts, distracted by the things I see. These things drain, it beats, it strikes hard, for time lost can never be regained. But that same time that ticks away beckons my soul to the Sabbath day, the path to healing, the place of refreshing. It whispers in my ear the need to pause in the middle of unstoppable time, calling us apart to be refreshed by His Spirit, to seek His face in His holy book, to tumble in the Word. He calls me to be linked in Him, to go beyond chatting, to deeply speaking with Him, to sometimes just wait in awe at His goodness. Have you ever been in love where you just pause and you smile? It is called the sweetness of waiting for God. Waiting to catch His words as they fall from His mouth. Oh, that is the joy. He calls you, He calls me, to use our imagination to instantly and constantly capture the pictures He telegrams in that wonderful book, the Bible. And when it comes alive, you would say, aha, I read it. Because that is how God speaks, by the Word. Consider that He sent His messenger of peace, causing conflict in the woof and weft of the threads of time. The dividing the ages to before and after him. He is the one, Jesus Christ. He is the source of joy. He is calling to us to come apart in the busyness of the week, especially on the Sabbath day, to spend time with him, to be refreshed. And this gift is promised in his Holy Spirit. His Spirit is the means of refreshing. Now I ask you, would you come to him and drink?